Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here with video 2 with my collaboration with TRESemmé. 2 weeks ago I posted a video on how to get the beachy kind of wavy look that's really on trend at the moment, and today I'm back to show you how to get this nice, sleek but volumized look. I love big roots, volumized hair. I don't like anything too straight or too sleek normally. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this look today. The star product for me has got to be the TRESemmé 24-hour root boosting spray. The reason being is, first of all, it's only €7.37, so really affordable. There's loads in it. A little goes a long way, and it is perfect for giving you the volumized root lift that you want when you're creating big hair. So all you have to do is literally just spray it into your roots, blow dry your hair, and you have big roots for all day, basically, all day long. And your hair even feels thicker and it feels just more body. I can't really describe it. Until you use it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it gives you this beautiful lift. It's available in Boots and Tesco's, mainly the bigger Boots stores. I know a few of you couldn't get your hands in the way of creating seafoam that I used in my last video that I'll link below. Mainly they're in the big Boots and the Tesco stores. But if you want to find out how to achieve this nice volumized look in a couple of minutes, it doesn't take long, mainly using that product, then just stay watching. So we're just about to start how to get the big hair tutorial, and as you can see my hair is damp. I have blasted off the heavy wet. What I did first of all, rule number 1 or step number 1, was I shampooed and conditioned my hair using the TRESemmé 24-hour body shampoo and conditioner. And basically this shampoo and conditioner is fantastic for giving you big voluminous hair without weighing your hair down. Overall it's weightless body, and that's what you want when you're trying to get big hair. Obviously you can see this one's so much lighter. This has to be the shampoo. Yeah, this is the shampoo, so obviously I've been using this one a lot more than the conditioner. So obviously I shampoo all of my hair with this and then condition my middle, lengths and ends. And I also have silk protein and collagen in them, which is good for your hair, I'm told. So yeah, starting with these two, shampoo and condition. I then blast dry my hair with a hairdryer, so to kind of just take away any kind of excess wet. And then one of the big tips, I have to say, I've been using this product for about 2 weeks now and I'm really loving it. To get big hair, in my eyes, you need to get yourselves the TRESemmé 24-hour body root boosting spray. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It boosts your roots. It gives you long-lasting volume, and even if you're not blow drying your hair and you put this into your roots and you just blast your hair, I can actually see a bit of root lift. So whatever ingredients are in this, it's fantastic for giving you volume that lasts. What you do is you just spray it directly onto your roots. You'll feel it going on your scalp and you know you're doing enough, or you're giving it enough of a spray. I always tend to focus it around my hairline here because that's where I love my body. And then obviously at the back of your hair, in there, where you always kind of give yourself a little bit of back combing. So yeah, all into the roots. You don't put this all the way through your hair. This is simply just for the roots. Then I get my hairbrush and I just brush through it, brush through your hair. And the reason why you blast dry your hair first is because a product will never work its best if your hair is soaking wet. I always like just to take that really heavy wet off and then style from there. The next tip now is to give yourself a good blow dry. Now some people are good at this, some people aren't. My top tips are to section off your hair and to invest in a really good roller brush. Now, excuse my hair is stuck in this, but these brushes are fantastic. They're called Head Jog. You can get them at most salon services, and they're just really good for getting in at the root and giving you a good bit of root lift. So obviously before we do any of the extra styling, you want to give yourself a good root lift when blow drying your hair. So we're gonna get started. Taking my hair dryer and my hairbrush before I get blow drying my hair, I always like to section it off, starting with the bottom first. Now that we have most of my hair up there and we have the ends down here, I'm going to start blow drying. next section, as you can see, I was getting my brush right up underneath the root like so, and then pulling down and then kind of twirling it back in. And that for me is how I kind of get a good bit of root lift before I use my rollers or any kind of hairstyling tool. So really kind of lifting at the root. You don't have to be too fussy at this part because we're going to throw a few rollers in a while anyway, but this is just really to kind of give it a bit of root lift. So I'm going to keep on going and I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Blow drying your hair, it gets so hot. Okay, so we're coming to the top, and again you just want to get your brush right in underneath there and give yourself a good bit of root lift. That's hot. Now, so that we're all blow dried, and this is without any kind of hairstyling tools or rollers just yet, and like you can see that root lift. And one thing I have is really silky straight hair when I do blow dry it, and I always get flat hair, and just when I use this product it just gives me this body that like, you can just feel it. It's hard to describe, it's only when you buy the product and use it you'll understand what I mean, but like my hair feels fuller and it looks thicker, and that is, I swear to God, down to the root boosting spray. So now the next step on how to get big hair for me is, I always purchase these in pennies. They're just an 8-pack of sleep time rollers. They're very similar to the sleep-in rollers. They're $2.50, very affordable, and they're soft. And I always put these in the front of my hair, and I'm going to show you how. So what I tend to do is I just pick up the majority of hair that I want to roll, which is this, and then including this bit. And then I'll just clip it really quickly like this. And then the back piece, I'll just roll and clip that too, but just leaving out some side bits. So you really want to get all the volume in this a bit here. So what I tend to do is part my hair, which I always part it this way, brush it through because you've got the other bit back there clipped in. And then I just start to section it off. Get your roller. I always tend to roll upwards, a little bobby pin, and then clip it like so. And I just keep doing this until I'm happy with all of my hair I've clipped up. Rollers in. I think there's about 8 in total, like a hair in my mouth I think, and I just kind of do the front part of my face. That's where I want most of the root lift, and then back here you can do a little bit of back combing if you wish, and then usually I put like a hairnet on and I spray it all and I go off and I do my bits and bobs. So what I'm going to spray on is the Salon Touchable Feel TRESemmé Ultimate Hold Hairspray. I used this the last time. I love it because it's non-sticky, you can brush through it, it kind of gives you a nice little shine as well, and it's just become one of my favourites. Another good tip, if you have got the time, I always put on the heat on my hairdryer, and then I blow dry over my rollers, and that gives it some extra heat and some extra volume. And now for taking out the rollers and the finished look. So I always take out the back piece first that I've twisted. I then start taking out the rollers with the first ones I applied. And when you take out your roller, naturally you're going to have a lovely bit of root lift, and you can see that there. And just take out the rest. And just before I take out my last roller, you can already see the beautiful big volumized roots, and it doesn't look sticky, it doesn't feel sticky, you can still run your fingers through it, and that's why I love the Ultimate Hold TRESemmé Hairspray. And then I just tend to spray over it again just to hold that root lift in place. And then just before I walk out the door for my taxi, I always take out the last roller. And you can see that lovely root lift right up there. And then if you want to hold that in place, you go back in with your hairspray. And what I always do is I hold this up, spray it, let it fall. And if you really want to go OTT and really big, you can backcomb the back of your hair there. But I tend to just leave it like this for during the day and some nights out. And that is how you get big volumized roots, or it's how I do it. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found a tip or two, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next one.